Caitlin Clark didn't just get back on the court after 8 months out. She jumped right into the spotlight and took over. She missed almost all of the 2025 WNBA season with that string of injuries. But here she is, not only back in uniform, but leading Team USA in assists and ranking third in scoring at the 2026 FIBA World Cup qualifiers down in San Juan, Puerto Rico. In 4 games, she's putting up 12.8 points and 6.3 assists a night. And those assists don't just lead her team, they lead the whole tournament. Let's break down what Clark's actually done since she returned, because her impact goes so much deeper than a stuffed box score. Her comeback started March 11th, 2026, when she suited up against Senegal. That was her first real basketball game in more than 8 months. She'd been out since July 15th, 2025, when she messed up her right groin at the tail end of a win against the Connecticut Sun. Then, while she was rehabbing, she bruised a bone in her left ankle during an August workout. Earlier in the year, left quad strain, then a left groin sprain. By September, the team just called it season over. In 2025, she played only 13 games. After that news dropped, she posted online, "I had hoped to share a better update, but I will not be returning to play this season. I spent hours in the gym every day with the singular goal of getting back out there. Disappointed isn't a big enough word to describe how I am feeling." Any questions about whether she'd be the same? She answered right away. Off the bench, in just 19 minutes against Senegal, Clark scored 17 on 4 of 5 shooting from deep, went 5 for 5 at the line, and handed out 12 assists. Team USA crushed Senegal 110-46, and those 12 assists, that's the second most in one game for this FIBA World Cup qualifying event. Only China's Siyu Wang, with 15 in 2022, has had more. 3 assists short of the all-time tournament record, right out of the gate, playing less than 20 minutes. That's how Clark announced her return. Her first bucket wasn't even smooth. It rolled all the way around the rim before dropping, and that's honestly when she said everything fell into place. "I thought I was going to be anxious, but I was just excited," Clark said later. "I've been preparing for this for a really long time. There's nothing like getting to run around out there and having fun, especially with a group of people as talented as this. It came to me pretty quick, especially when I got that first 3 to roll around." She laughed afterward and admitted she's still building her lungs back up. "There were a couple moments where I was like sucking air, but I felt like I had my wind pretty well. I felt like I was playing really fast, and that was my main goal. I know that's what I can bring to this team, tempo and pace." Head coach Kara Lawson was almost beaming. She brings this dynamic play to the offensive end. As much as she is a dynamic scorer, she's one of the most dynamic playmakers in the world as well. I thought she toggled between playmaking and scoring really well. Her second game against Puerto Rico on March 13th wasn't flashy, but she still left her fingerprints all over it. 8 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, 19 minutes, and Team USA rolled 91-48. Clark called it a little clunky, but even when she's not lighting up the stat sheet, defenders warp around her, and her teammates get easier shots. Game 3, March 14th against Italy. Now there was a curveball. Kara Lawson had to leave for March Madness, so assistant and Phoenix Mercury head coach Nate Tibbetts took over. Team USA still blew out Italy, 93-59. Clark hit 12 on 4 of 5 shooting, 2 of 3 from deep, 2 for 2 at the line, plus 5 assists in 22 minutes. Her plus-minus, plus 27, the best on anyone in the game. Kalia Copper led scoring with 15. On March 15th, she started for the senior national team for the first time against New Zealand, and she made it count. 14 points, 6 assists, 2 steals in 23 minutes. Team USA won 101-46. Ryan Howard led with 18, but Clark's plus 24 was up there as well, and she led the team in assists again for the second time in 4 games. You want the stats after 4 games? Here's the list. 51 points, 12.8 per game, 25 assists, 6.3 per game, best of any player in the tournament, 9 of 20 on threes, 45%, 10 of 12 from the line, 83.3%, 16 of 27 shooting overall, 59.3%, plus 104 plus minus, literally the highest in the tournament, 83 total minutes. That plus minus, plus 104 is wild. It's what you notice when you watch. Every minute Clark's on the floor, Team USA just destroys everything in its path. No one else in this tournament is close. But the context is even crazier. This isn't Iowa, where Clark ran the show and got to do whatever she wanted every night. It's not her rookie WNBA year, where she was adjusting to pros and carrying everyone's hopes on her shoulders. This is Team USA. So many stars, nobody's here just to pad stats. Even Clark said before all this is a different stage. You're not gonna come out here and be the star player. That's not how it's gonna be for USA basketball. You're gonna find a way to help the team win. Still, she stands out. Those 25 assists in 4 games are all about pure vision and instincts, stuff you just can't teach. The Indiana Fever's Stephanie White, who's coaching Team USA too, has called her one of the best passers ever. This is exactly what she means. And look at the shooting. She's drilled 9 of 20 from 3, 45%, is at nearly 60% overall, and she's a perfect 7 for 7 on 2-pointers entering the lane or in mid-range. Anytime she attacks, the ball's going in. Getting to wear Team USA's uniform means a lot to Clark, missing out on the Paris Olympics because USA basketball said she didn't have senior team experience. Stung, but she just used it as fuel. At the time, she said, "I don't want to be there because I'm somebody that can bring attention. I want to be there because they think I'm good enough." Now she's got that chance and she's running with it. Before the tournament, she said, "This is the biggest honor you could possibly have. Playing basketball for our country, wearing USA across your chest. I'm just excited to be here." And just to clear it up, her Olympic omission wasn't a snub. All 12 Olympians already had senior national team experience, which Clark didn't have. She does now. Her approach now looks so much more balanced compared to her Iowa days, when she'd just take over whenever things got dicey. With Team USA, she reads the flow, scores when it's there, passes when it's right, and lifts everyone around her. Not many players can lead a whole tournament in assists, score almost 13 per game, and make it look so unforced. That's championship level stuff. So, Team USA is 4-0. They've won by 64, 43, 34, and 55 points. There's one game left against Spain on Tuesday, and World Cup comes in September in Berlin. This team's already punched its ticket. Kara Lawson took over as head coach last September, picked by Sue Bird, now running USA basketball, to build for the 2028 Olympics. Nate Tibbetts is steering the bench for now, but it's obvious. Clark is already one of the building blocks. Team USA is set up well heading into 2028. The numbers don't lie. Caitlin Clark leads the whole tournament in assists. She's got the best plus minus out there. She's shooting nearly 60%, and she's doing it all in under 21 minutes per game. 8 months on the sidelines didn't slow her down. She's not just back, she looks better. With Spain next and Berlin after that, this feels like the beginning of something big.